That's impressive for him to glide that far and double pump it. Love to see him get it down.
Sykes nailed that one. Did he overcome it?
That one got him close enough, Isaiah, to do what he wanted to do.
And when you see all this happen in replay, you get a chance to really see how incredible and athletic these dunks are and how complicated they are. You can't really appreciate it in fast motion until you get a chance to see it on instant replay.
You know what I mean? Like, it never normally gets
Through the legs for the jam, standing right under the basket. 10s across the board. Patterson, what's it going to be? Yes, it's a 50. Bones, break this one down. You like that, just from the standstill jump?
To do that, Isaiah, standing still, that's just ridiculous to be able to go through your legs underneath the basket.
No running start.
Man, no momentum. And you could tell the guys over there who play, they know how difficult that is.
Here's Walter Lemon Jr.
We've seen these kind of dunks before, and unfortunately we penalize them because we've seen it before. But this is a great dunk. But is it a 50? Probably not, only because we've seen it before. So we need a little bit more creativity, a little bit more just selling a dunk. You know, it was a great dunk, a dunk that I couldn't do, but you know, we've seen these kind of dunks before.
The judge is not all 40 seconds to get the dunk in the hoop. Tokido again, spinning and jamming. A little less of a windmill that time, Bones.
Yeah, I don't think he brought it quite as far down as he did the first time, but that is working against your body's momentum as he's spinning around and cuffing it. So impressive, and a solid score there, Isaiah.
Yeah, a very solid score, and you know, it's as you say, he's working opposite on going the opposite way of the way you're supposed to turn it. That's very difficult to do in the air, maintain your balance, concentration, and then find the rim and throw it down.
Am I wrong to say that was Vince Carterish? Fans here at Ricoh Coliseum pulling for him. Oh!
Now
that's got to be a 50.
Yeah, that's Spud Webbish. That's Spud Webbish. Dallas All-Star Game dunk.
Give it to him, Patrick.
Yeah, you got to give him a 10 on that one.
Do you think, Isaiah, as we get a great replay of this one here, that sometimes the judges are affected by how it is that the ball goes in? You know, sometimes the ball will rattle around the rim or things like that. That time, watch the way this ball goes in. Super clean, the net doesn't move, adds maybe a little style to the dunk.
Yeah, as you say, definitely style to the dunk. I mean, it's all about style points, too, and the theatrics, the hanging in the air, the running away. I mean, all that count. I mean, you're selling it now. You got to sell it.
It's a good last name to have here in a dunk contest, I think. Jordan. Yeah.
It's probably a good name to have in basketball. Jordan.
So
and a 50.
Next attempt right here. We're approaching 10 seconds. Again, you have only 40 seconds to do this. And spinning and jamming. Were you impressed?
Well, that was extremely difficult because there was a bad toss. I mean, it was a toss way outside the lane, and he found a way to get to the basket. Now, the judges aren't really appreciating how difficult that was, what he just did. But, I mean, you see, this is a bad toss, and look where he catches it at and also finishes. He does it very easily. But, you know, what do you think, Bones?
I liked it. I think they probably took a couple points off because of the rattle and hum. The ball did not go down clean, so maybe a couple points there. So a 40 for Jarvis. No?
I'm not sure. I don't know about exchange rates. I know PPG assist to turnover rates. Sykes is going to give it a go again. He almost got it, but it's off the heel all the way to half court. So we've had 3 straight contestants not register a dunk.
This is not a good dunk contest.
Not yet.
This dunk contest has turned into my
But wait
buddies
a minute,
playing in the backyard.
Okay,
Isaiah.
let's
On the
talk
low
about
rim.
the judges. How are we getting 8s and 7s when you're not even getting a dunk?
Jared Greenberg's got to make his way over to ask about the generosity that's being offered up.
So the judges cannot vote less than a 6. It's got to be a 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10.
Sending it through the legs.
Are you still mad at me for the Vince-ish comment? And he threw that one off the backboard in.
Well, I might re-rack it. I have time. I might go back and do another one.
So they're saying it does count, but that wasn't a dunk. They're saying it was a good dunk. That's unfortunate for JP Tokido. There was about 9.8 or whatever on the clock.
And the crowd's chanting for one more dunk. I don't know if he's going to get it.
This is what the judges.
Well, it does go down, and maybe they're just saying after it passes through the net like that, he gets to 41.
There's 905, who also had a 50 in his first dunk.
Oh, now that's a dunk. That's what I'm talking about. That is a dunk.
Is it a 50 though?
That's a 50.
Are you raising up a 10?
Absolutely.
That's if the no dunks are getting 9s, then the dunk got to get a 10.
Uh-oh, we got a couple of 9s
What
here.
are you doing, Jordan Clarkson?
The 3 NBA players all gave it a 9.
Wow. Look how far he gets up and out there from, but the angle off the ground is going to be sweet, Isaiah. This one's going to show you just how high he gets on this one.
This is an awesome.
Oh, he had time to cock it in midair.
Yeah, that was nice. Great glide there and just tremendous power from DJ.
So Steffens has advanced to the championship round
with
a 50 and a 47. So it's a composite score, Isaiah, of 97.
I'm worried about the judges. I'm just going to
And
put that
John
out
Jordan,
there.
who's coming up next.
Reverse for his first dunk. See what he comes up with the second time.
Will we get another 50?
Oh, yes.
Two-handed
yes.
windmill.
He bringing back old Spud Webb and Dominique Wilkins throwdown.
Well, Jordan is wearing Air Jordan 1s, and he gets a 50.
Yeah, that's definitely a 50. That is definitely a 50.
So 2 50s for John Jordan. He and DJ Steffens will launch for the title.
Yeah, super smooth, and again, just the clean finish. Watch the ball just swish.
In the hang time.
Beautiful.
So John Jordan is listed at 5'10", and we know that the listed height is usually a little generous. Do you see him at 5'10", maybe a little lower than that?
I would give him 5'10", because I'm like 6'1".
on your best day? So the clock will run out here, and then he'll get one more attempt. Well, he got that one off in time. Would you have recommended doing that, the quick dunk there, Brent, or should he have let the time run out and had time to gather for one more real good one?
I don't know. It's just so difficult to have somebody lay the ball in a perfect fashion that doesn't hit the rim, comes through the net the right way, and then for you to time that catch and do what he was trying to do. And again, he's got such incredible hops. I think he should just let those speak for himself. I don't think he has to do all that much in terms of being creative, because we're in awe of his vertical. I mean, that 46-inch vertical is incredible.
I agree. And anytime you bring someone else into the mix, another player other than yourself in a dunk contest, you always run the risk of not having perfect timing.
Good here. Steffens, first dunk, a 37. Jordan, he's going to win this thing, Bones.
I mean, really, his strategy for this dunk is to do something he knows he can do, and there's no doubt. Complete confidence in that one as Cook lays it off the glass, and he windmill reverses it to the tune of a 50.
Third straight 50.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the reverse windmill, I mean, that is extremely difficult to do in the air, hang, throw it through, and Bones, as you said, you know, the clean swish that goes right through the net, perfect finish.
Loving these swish dunks he's had so far. It's pretty awesome to watch.
Jordan can really get up, obviously, averaging 7 points in about 18 minutes per game for Raptors 9. Jimmer Fredette's probably thinking, hurry up, I'm cooling off. That was nice. But he's shaking his head, Bones, as he comes back to center court.
And one of the things I find fascinating, Isaiah, is when somebody like DJ Stephens, who can do what he does in terms of his vertical leap, asking other guys about what they think he should do. And those guys not having any idea what that's like to be able to jump like that. So I don't know how they offer up advice.
You know, I remember watching the first dunk contest with Dr. J and Larry Nance. I remember Dr. J had all his dunks scripted out, written on paper, and so did Larry Nance. And, you know, I never knew that type.
Approaching 10. And a spinning jam. That should be good enough for the victory for Jordan.
I don't think there's any doubt, Isaiah, that just getting that dunk down is going to do it for John Jordan.
Yeah, and you know, he went to the degree of difficult dunk.
We've got some reluctance.
But
Here.
that was a dunk that he could do.
7.
Are they trying to do that? I see a lot of smartphones over there, and I'm wondering if they're trying to work the numbers.
Well, Jordan
See what's going on.
Clarkson's been unpredictable. Where is he? We got a 9.
We worried about the judges here. We worried about the judges here.
And Clarkson with an 8. And John Jordan with this dunk. So that's a 40 for Jordan. And John Jordan of Raptors 905 here in Toronto is the winner of the NBA Development League Slam Dunk, brought to you by Verizon. So 90-86, Jordan over Stephens for the title.
And the people in Mississauga tonight will be partying big time.
We got the second half of the D-League All-Star Game coming up. Don't go anywhere.